woe is me, I can't do this. I think that literally frustrates people because they are combating this natural, emotion and spirit inside themselves to want to go and fight. I mean, that's what we've done as a human species for thousands of years, right? To evolve, to go out there and overcome, catastrophes and who knows what else, right? Like that's what we're kind of, every living creature has that. So like to suppress that and it's just, woe is me, I give up, life screwed me over, is going against your nature. And so, realize that about yourself. And yeah, that looks fighting on for people, it looks different depending on who you are. I get it. Like, no, everyone's not gonna be rah or whatever, but I want you to realize, like, inside yourself, you have a winning spirit. You have a fighting spirit. Everyone does. And to tap into that and realize you have it is a very powerful thing.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's going to face some sort of adversity on various levels throughout their life. It's a matter of how you manage it, how you handle it, how do you come up with strategies to overcome.
So fitness is, really a passion for me. And I've in my personal life, I've seen it obviously, benefit me physically as it benefits anyone physically. But, it's therapeutic for me. It's, where I'm able to cope with things and, relieve stress and just really kind of work on mindset that carries over into other aspects of life. If that's, just pushing through adversity or, challenging yourself, pushing yourself to the limit, all that stuff is, dependability, accountability, showing up, doing it, working hard, all that stuff, I think translates. And so I would really love to build my own gym, kind of build my own center and really kind of center around fitness. Obviously have a kick-ass gym in there, but, I really think it could be more than that, and just absolutely building a community of people who, understand the kind of what I was just talking about, but are there for each other in ways that you kind of get when you're on a team. Anyone who's played sports, you kind of get that when you're on a team, you're working together. I think a lot of that can be translated in fitness. And so, I imagine, maybe getting support groups in there, hey, maybe in the morning, there's a group of moms that come in who's, kids are going through cancer or something like that. And they can work out together and then sit around and, kind of have coffee and, talk through things, have small groups, whatever. You may at nighttime get a group of guys in there, maybe some veterans or whoever, right? Like just want to go in there. They want to kind of have a more structured routine, kind of go through it, have, curriculum they can go through, maybe 12-week, whatever. So I really think there could be something cool there. And I really, really think that that's what I want to do after Engage.
Have you, did you always feel that you were going to get into entrepreneurship?
No, not necessarily. I really never, when I was going in high school and college, I didn't necessarily think I was going to, build my own business, but, it is, I can see why there's serial entrepreneurs. It is, if you're someone who likes a challenge, if you're someone who likes to kind of push yourself and be creative and again, kind of find ways and everything we're kind of talking about here, if you enjoy that process, being an entrepreneur is awesome, because it's inevitably going to come with challenges. It's inevitably going to come with chaos, but you get to really put, the weight on your shoulders and you're going to really determine if it's successful or not. And I get it. Like not everything works. You're going to fail. But you as an individual can be successful even in failure just by what you learn, who you connect yourself with, how you pivot, all that stuff. Success isn't only binary to, oh, this company makes money or this company doesn't make money. It's more than that. And I think to be a competitor, like most competitors really are focused on themselves first in the sense that they want to make themselves the best version of themselves. And that's through training, that's through, all that stuff. And you play it like, right, I want to beat the person next to me. I want to be the best, but really all you're trying to do is make yourself the best. And so that is in business as well. And you can do that regardless of how far you are along, your journey in business and entrepreneurship. And that is, hey, just focus on making you the best, right? Like all business is obviously an idea that makes money, but it's a group of people that are making that idea happen. And it's going to, pivot. It's going to, have to go this way and that way. And you're going to have to leap over this and shift that and put this over here and all that stuff. But what really drives a business is people. And so the more you can work on yourself, the more you can really tap into making yourself, again, all the characteristics that you should write down and say, if I wanted someone working for me, if I thought of a successful business person, what would they have? Yeah, accountability, dependability, work ethic, honesty, integrity, go getter, shamelessness when going asking for help, whatever it is, you can determine that. But whatever you write down, like, reflect that on yourself and see, am I someone who's dependable? Am I someone who's accountable? Am I someone who's, honest and full of integrity? What are you doing in your personal life that reflects that? And if you're not, then, hey, I don't see how you think you're going to be a successful entrepreneur and demonstrate those qualities on a professional level if you're not doing that on a personal level first. You can be a failure in money. Again, you can lose a business. You can not make money in a business. But if you make relationships and you use that opportunity while pitching that business while it's functional or while you were striving for something, and you build networks and relationships, guess what? Let's say tomorrow, Engage for me goes away. Again, maybe Google puts out something tomorrow that just, this is our business and we don't have any more business, whatever it is, right? Okay, that sucks. We'd be bummed. I get it. But the relationships that I've made and we've made as a team, we could start something up the next day if we wanted to with a different group of guys that are going to be really successful, or, jump into another, whatever it is. Like, it's not all lost. And those relationships are really that equity, I would say, that just can't really be taken away like money can. Really invest in yourself, like, at the end of the day, you're going to always have you. Things will change, people around you will change, circumstances will change, but you have you. So, obviously everything I said about, having resilience and knowing that you have that inside of you, courage, all that stuff is true. But really just ask yourself, who do you want to be, and what do you think is going to take to get to where you want to be? And really, again, take an honest look at that list that you write down and ask yourself, what I need to do to accomplish this and make myself these characteristics. If you do that, it doesn't matter, again, highs, lows, success, failure. Again, the constant is going to be you. And so you have that power to control you, and you can take yourself a very far way despite what comes to you in life.